In this video, we're going to be talking about two very important interview questions to prepare for, and then some interview questions you can consider asking at the end of your interviews. So this concept of challenge, action, result has been covered in a previous video, so I'll just cover it briefly here. Whenever you are interviewing, most answers are going to be given and should be given in a behavioral format. So when you go to answer the question, you really want to help the listener understand what was the challenge or the problem that you were facing, what was the action that you did, how you might have collaborated with others, how you began to solve the problem, and then what was the result or the impact of your work. And it's helpful if you have any sort of metrics before at the challenge point, and then show the result of those different metrics at the end. Or you can, provide any kind of financial information, anything that might help more concisely paint the picture of the result that you have as an outcome. Why do you want to work here is a very important question to be ready for, and it will differ from position to position that you're interviewing for because you're customizing this. So this question is an opportunity to show how deep you have prepared for the interview based on how you've researched the company and how well you comprehend what's going on in the business about either growth and certain initiatives that they may have. What are some of their services and or products? What is the company goal, their missions, their values? And when you're answering this question, provide a compelling and very unique connection between your experience and your accomplishments and the needs for that position. Why should I hire you is another really important question to be ready for. And your answer should definitely include how clearly your background matches the company and the role and those accomplishments that you have, and how you've been successful in situations that are similar to their situations, and your enthusiasm and your excitement for that particular industry and for their company. Remember that you're selling not only your present time, but your past and what you can accomplish for them in the future. Prepare a statement ahead of time about what makes you unique. Be ready for this part of it. How can you stand out based on the 4 or 5 other candidates that are interviewing for the position? How do you stand out based on skill, character, and your story of origin? And then usually at the end of the interview, it does open up for times for you to ask questions of them. And there are so many that you can consider asking. Here is just a sample of them. So what is the organization's plan for the next 5 years? And how does this department or division fit in? Or what specific skills from the person you hire would make your life easier? What are some of the skills and abilities you see as necessary for someone to succeed in this job? What would be a surprising but positive thing the new person could do in the first 90 days? Do you expect my responsibilities to change in the next 6 months to a year? What is an example of how the company supported employee growth? Can you share a time when the company's values shaped a business decision? And what are the company's practices for ensuring diversity and inclusion? And if you are meeting with your potential boss, you could say and ask, how would you describe your management style?